My starter base was starting to get a little too cramped for me, so I decided to move into a castle, but of course I had to build it first. And the adventure I had to go through to make it, you just have to see it. Alright, so first things first, we gotta get our boat back to base from the bone mass fight. There we go. Coming up now, we're gonna start working on the mega base, and the first thing to do is get all of our stones and start building. Gonna put a row of chests just to make sure things get a little bit more organized. And we got almost 2 full chests, and it's definitely not gonna be enough. Then I went into a creative world and found out that the best height for this build was 11 blocks for the wall and the final granulation layer. And off we go with the first layer. How many layers do you think of almost 2 full chests will be able to make? Alright, and just like that, the first layer is done. Now for the second layer, there's this nifty little trick that I saw on the internet where you can alternate the pattern with a 1x1 block. And we're done with the second layer. And I'm already running out of stones. Let's see if we can do the third layer anyways. Would you look at that? We made it to the third layer, but at the cost of almost all my stone. Which means one thing, we need to get more. And I have just the plan to get it. Now I'm gonna make some sausages for the trip. A stack should do. Just gonna cook some deer meat and we'll be ready to go. Okay, so I think we're gonna explore around the portal island that I have just in case I die. And have to get my items back. Oh. Hey, we also found a hill deer before a halder. Think we maybe should go and get a look or set up a portal? Never mind, she's besides the active Fulham village. Great. And here's what we came for. A stone pillar. Let's get to mining it. And we just rendered a full Fulham camp. No way, dude. Okay, I'm gonna go find another pillar. Found one. Let's get to mining this thing down. Here we go. Oh, a little lag, but we got it. Now to collect all these stones and go to the next one. Found another one close to a Fulham village, but I'm tired of searching, so I'm gonna take the risk. Nope, nuh-uh. Back to the boat, quickly. Didn't even know this event could happen outside of the mountains. Get out fast, like really fast. And they got the fueling. Poor guy. Damn, this boat's so slow. Please don't break, please. Let me try to turn this boat around. Oof, I think I'm safe now. So I'm just gonna wait for them to despawn. We're safe now. Back to mining. And there's a death skittle nearby. Just what I needed. 2 of them. Whoa, that was cool. Alright, let's finish this already. And we're done here. Now to look for more pillars. Hey, we found Haldor. Finally, my guy. Let's take a look. Let's set up a portal for Haldor and move on. Okay, found another one. Let's go mining. Boom! Lots and lots of stone. Found 2 more nearby. This is actually going well now. And down. Time to collect and go for the other one. 2 down. And we're out of here. On to the next one. Ooh, would you look at that? Mistlands. First time coming across on this playthrough. Alright, so I've been sailing for about 10 minutes now, and it's been just Mistlands. No, not a sea serpent. You're the last thing I want to see here. Shoo, shoo, get away. Hey, we found our first bear. Look how cute he is. Never mind. I've been sailing for like 40 minutes and it's all just Mistlands. How big is this island? Y'all, get away, get away. I've been sailing for 1.5 hours. And all of this bit was Mistlands. Yes, finally, something else other than Mistlands. Let's go, another pillar, and it's a safe spot. Perfect. And all the stones passed in the water. Oh well. And just like that, we finished circling this island. Phew, what an adventure that was. Let's get back home. Just gonna park the boat right here and get a good night's sleep. Well, that trip was amazing. We'd almost got to see the bottom of the ocean up close. After that little adventure, we were left with 1, 2, 3, 4.5 chests of stone. Let's see how far we can go with that. And looks like about this far. 6 extra layers, totaling for 9. And it's good, just not good enough yet. Let's get back to mining those pillars. Oh, we just found 4 of them together. This might be quicker than the other times. It's gonna break soon. And the first pillar is down. On to the next one. Looks like there's a tar pit nearby. Gotta be careful. Oof, they're getting closer. I think I've been spotted. Oh no. This is really bad. I'm gonna die, aren't I? Yep, I'm dead. Damn. Okay, let me get my items back real quick. Oh, here they come. And a death skeeto? No way, dude. Get away from me, please. Let me put my armor on. Yo, the groves killed the death skeeto. Got one. Now for the other one. Come here, buddy. Let me kill you. And we're done. Some Loxos spawn around, but I think I'm far enough from them to not hear me. Yep. Last one down, but we still need more. Found another shoe. Let's get to it. We're getting closer and closer to getting our base done. I can feel it. And just like that, we've hit 100 days. Never thought I got this far. And there's a bunch of Loxos here. Looks like I'm gonna need to find another pillar. Hey, this one wasn't that far at all. Let me just kill these fuelings and...
Oh, come on!
Nope, not again. Taking the portal and leaving until it ends. Ugh, close one. Just gonna do some farming just to pass the time and to be sure. Alright, looks like it's clear. Back to mining. And we're done with the final pillar. Finally. On a young home. Oh wait, I'm all alone in this world. Except I have you guys. I'll see myself out. So back at the base we got 1, 2, 3, 4 and a half full chests of stone. Let's get to building. Man, if only I could carry more weight for these stones. Wait, hold on. Wait, hold on. Alright, Hodor, give me what you got. Thank you very much. Back to it. So this should be the finishing touch to the castle walls, and soon we'll be able to start building the interior of the castle. Now we move on to the first layer of the interior of the base, and I'm just gonna start layering the floors until they start to break. In the meantime, I'm gonna chop up some wood whenever I run out of it. And it looks like we're only gonna need 4 main pillars to hold this floor together. Nice. Oh, looks like we've got company. Let me eat some health foods just to be sure, because you never know. Here they come. We're being besieged. Oh, they're like super weak. But there sure are a lot of them. And that's pretty much it. Back to building our base. Right after the raid, I got into finishing the final layer of the base, alongside with collecting more wood for the outer tower. I then immediately went to building the walls for the outer tower, where I again decided to go for the same design as the castle wall. There was also a bit of trouble making the stair work in the way that I wanted it to, but I eventually got it. No dude, that's not gonna work. Hold on. So now if I do this... Yes, it worked! Look at us go! Now to do the same to the other level. And just like that we have access to the upper floor. Smooth as butter. Now can you guess what the next step is? That's right, it's the roofs! Now for the towers I'm gonna go for core wood outside of the castle to give it a little depth, and to make the outline of wooden beams to support the roofs. We'll finally put an actual roof over the tower, and add some decorations to the top and some extra pizzazz to the pillars. Yeah, I think that looks nice. Man, come here. Can't even get some woods in his neighborhood anymore. Then I just had to pretty much do the same thing to the other circular towers by laying out the beams, make the same outline as before, and completing the roof and adding the same details. It was pretty much the same idea for this square tower, but with a lot more extra details. And with that, all that was left was the final tower, which is the same design as their tower, using the same style of roof and decorations all around the tower. Now all that's left is the interior of the base. I think I'm gonna start with the workbenches since that seems to be the easiest next step. I'm gonna try to put the upgrades in a neat little way, or at least in a logical one. Now for the actual workbench and their upgrades as well. And let's see, part of the forest. And an iron brooch. Man, I gotta read more about these updates. Next up came the storage part of the base, so I decided to put a little roof over the storage inside the base. And yes, before you ask, it does stick out the floor on the second level. I also stopped a bit to farm some more when this little guy showed up. Please leave. Okay dude, come here. He went flying! I just did 2 final chests, and with that the storage is done. I'll place signs and move the items later. I also took the time to set up the portals at the base and make a new space for the kitchen area, with the cauldron also in it. Then while I was making a way for the smoke to clear out, this happened. Oh no! 1 HP dude! I'm so lucky! There was a quick little moment where I added an outside door to the stair tower, just for ease of access, and finally a guardrail so that I don't fall into the fire. Next up is our comfort room. We're gonna put a double door for the flags, a normal bed because we don't have the other one yet, so that's gonna be it, a hearth nearby for the extra point of comfort, a rug at the foot of the bed for another point, a round table right beside for another 2 points, a stone throne for 2 more, and now I have a problem. I either use 1 arrow for the nails to make an armor stand and get another comfort point, or I make 2 dark wood gates. I made 2 dark wood gates. And now I hope that I live to not regret the decision. Right after that I got into making a special space for the meat kettle. And I didn't want to make another way up the roof to the base for smoke to come out, so I decided to make a chimney for it. And died trying to do so. Oop, no! Wow, what a pathetic way to die. Got my things back, and we're done here. Coming up is the roof over the hearth so it doesn't take any rain damage, followed by a simple entrance to the base. And some final details to the towers to add some depth. And here's a little montage of the finished base, even though it's not really finished, because I wanted to release this video this year. But hey, it's good enough. Alongside some interior shots, and I know, very amateur shots, but hey, I'm an amateur after all. And with that we finish this video. Happy Christmas, Happy New Year, may the Lord bless you all for watching. Bye!